After the horrid betrayal of the clone troopers in Order 66, Master Yoda was forced to go into exile on the swampy world of Dagobah to both hide and to reflect on his failure as a leader. In his exile, Yoda made a promise to himself that he would alter the way he lived for the rest of his life, turning away from his old Jedi ways. So let's break down why Yoda vowed to never use a lightsaber again after Order 66. So the story begins at Yoda's hut on the misty surface of Dagobah. Inside, Yoda is sleeping, and just like every other night since he arrived on the planet, his dreams are clouded by the dark side. He is haunted by the emotions of anger, hate, and suffering. This jolts the old Grandmaster out of bed, and he realizes that the dark side surrounds Dagobah in ways he never felt before. After this, Yoda leaves his home to begin gathering food for the day, and the trek is extremely long and harsh, even for an agile force user such as himself. Following this, Yoda comes across a herd of creatures which he knew would make a perfect meal. He widely considered these creatures to have the best meat on Dagobah. At this point though, Yoda was stopped in his tracks by his memories of the old order, completely stunned in silence. Yoda would usually ignite his green Shoto lightsaber and charge after the creatures, but at this point in his life, that was no longer an option. Sometime after arriving on Dagobah, Yoda vowed to never use his lightsaber to hunt for food, as it would devalue the weapon of a Jedi. On top of this, he didn't feel that he was worthy to hold such a weapon after his failure, which led to the fall of the Jedi Order and their complete wiping out. He admits that he was blind and arrogant during his time as the Grandmaster. Yoda believed he had to repent for his failures, and as a result, he gave himself the punishment of never using a Jedi's blade again. So from that point onwards, he vowed to never wield another lightsaber no matter what, even though he had a second saber stashed inside of his hut. We know that his first one was stolen away and melted down by Mass Amida in the Darth Vader comics, but he did keep one on Dagobah, a second one, which eventually ended up with Luke Skywalker and Grogu in the Book of Boba Fett. The really cool thing about this is that Yoda actually admits the weaknesses that were predicted of him in the Jedi Order by Darth Plagueis just before the Phantom Menace. It was these exact traits of arrogance, blindness, and dogma that Plagueis actually predicted would lead to the Jedi Order's fall, and Yoda just confirmed that he was right. Either way, Yoda now uses a different weapon, one he considers far closer to nature. The little Green Master now wields a bow and arrow crafted from the Dagobah wood that surrounds him. Finally, Yoda reveals that the last time he wielded his lightsaber was over 10 years ago. And with what we know from the current timeline, he's likely to never wield one again. So that is why Yoda vowed to never use a Jedi's lightsaber ever again. Thanks so much for watching, guys, really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. If you made it this far, drop a thank Mr. Yoda in the comments down below.